Ladies and gentlemen, I have a message. Anyways, this is what I gotta say. A lot of people in your life will be negative most of the time, so negative. But those people who are negative, this is how it is. A lot of people wanted me to be perfect, but only God knows what He put in me. A lot of people think that I am crazy. Only God knows how He made me. A lot of people will be like wishing for me to die crazy ways, but only God knows when my time is. A lot of people will be dissing me and wanting to see the worstest thing out of me, but only God knows what's about to happen to them. As time does take place, as human beings, we actually do not understand, do not realize that when we're negative to someone, we are just creating ourselves the most baddest character out of that person. That person will actually end up becoming so I don't even know how to describe this, but so incredibly and powerful in every and each way that that person will actually rebuild themselves from every negativity comment that you gave him. It will become the biggest motivational words that can actually drag him to the next level. You know, when we become negative to someone else's life, you know, we put them down. We put them so down that they would want to feel like committing suicide. They feel worthless and shit. But you guys do not know what's happening to them, you know. Most of us cannot handle depression. Trust me, we cannot handle depression. We either end up doing the most worstest thing to ourselves, but there's those people out there who are actually chosen to take your negativity, to create themselves, rebuild their whole entire soul from zero scratch to over 3,000 million. They'll become so positive about everything that when you say no, they can only say yes, and guess what happens? When they say yes, you have nothing against them. You have nothing towards them. All you just gotta do is just watch it happen, that when you say no, but they say yes, you are powerless. You are so powerless. And then all of a sudden you start to feel all useless like how they used to be. It's interesting how reality can take place. You know? Words that I say come out of me because half of the time I am like battling myself. You know? I am battling myself. My star sign describes me, obviously. Well, all of a sudden, if you ain't strong on who you are, most people can actually kill you. A lot of people can kill you using their mouth. They'll kill you using their mouth. They'll say just the smallest thing that can get to you. All of a sudden, your whole entire life is broken down. No matter how old you are, you came from a long way. You grew from a toddler, from first lying on your back, and then all of a sudden on your front. And then all of a sudden, trying to crawl, but all of when you're in your belly, you're just moving your hands and your legs. You know, you feel like some machinery equipment, like a forklift, like woo, 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 like some machine. You're just a kid. All of a sudden, when you get the strength, you know, you get the balance, you get the step, you get the power, you get the joy, you get the happiness. You get the motivation. Oh, life is about to become so interesting for you. You know, all of a sudden you're so happy. Your parents are happy that you can walk. You know, your parents will always be happy when you're happy. They'll be depressed when you're depressed. So if you're depressed because of what someone else said, your parents would want to know, because they are the only key to you. And for any other parents who are always negative to their kids, I suggest they might as well become positive. Because if you're negative to your kids, you tell them the wrong thing. As soon as they find out what freedom is about, you're about to become nothing but deadbeat. They will not want to even talk about you in public. They will not even want to mention the surname. They will not even want to do anything. But the greatest thing that has ever on this earth happened to me was having the greatest parents that always behind me. Even though there's a lot of kids that they gotta take care of, they're always helping me out. They'll help the whole entire family out. But I'm not saying that I'm the lucky one. When it comes to my turn, they say the most sweetest thing. I don't know about everyone else, but one thing: be careful. Do not be negative to someone else, because you are creating yourself a danger. You're creating yourself something that you cannot stop on them. And right now, where I am, who do you think has the nuts to stop me? Who do you think have the balls to stop me? No one. I can be happy. I can be happier than happy. I can be hypo. I can be infinity happy. And all that happiness for that negative person who gave me. Only God knows what's about to happen to them. Because it will be impossible for them to stop me. If they stop me in this way, I already created another way. There's a lot of doors opening. So pay attention. Life is so sweet when you're just positive about yourself and happy. Zinga J, peace out.